afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. A teenager is dead after a shooting in McIntosh, plus an Alabama football player declaring for the NFL draft, and some Alabamians looking to change absentee voting laws. Those stories and more on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you on this Tuesday afternoon. I hope that all of you are doing really well. I know that I am having a nice day out there. You know what? The temperatures are so mild, aren't they? Can you believe how mild they are? Today's actually Wednesday, by the way. I kept saying Tuesday. I'm like, it's not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. We're getting one step closer to the weekend. So really mild temperatures today, kind of humid out there. We're going to get some storms, Caroline was telling us, Friday night into Saturday, and then it's going to cool down a little bit. So if you like this little taste of spring, just hang in there for the next couple of days. These are going to be your days. But we will get a little bit of rain and cooler temperatures on the way. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, there is an effort to make voting easier for people with disabilities in Alabama. Current law states absentee ballot applications must be delivered by voters themselves. But advocates for those with disabilities want to allow people to designate someone to deliver their application on their behalf. The legislative session starts on Tuesday. Number 4, this year's flu outbreak is reaching new heights. The CDC says that doctors' visits for the flu have hit their highest level in almost 3 decades, and there have been at least 11 million cases so far. 45 states report high or very high flu activity. In our area, flu activity is very high in Florida, and according to the CDC, high in Alabama. Number 3, Alabama quarterback Ty Simpson has declared for the NFL draft. The redshirt junior threw for more than 3,500 yards and 28 touchdowns this year, leading the Crimson Tide to the college football playoffs, where Alabama lost to Indiana. In a social media post, Simpson said he's grateful for every single second at Alabama, but it was time to roll Tide. ESPN ranked Simpson as the 3rd best quarterback in the draft.
And so sure enough, right.
Number 2, a 76-year-old man is behind bars charged with murder. James Odom found the victim outside a house. James Odom was booked into Metro Jail just before 9 o'clock last night, hours after police say he shot and killed a man. Police found the victim outside of that house on Forest Park Drive. That's in a neighborhood off of Moffett Road. Investigators say 2 men were arguing before the shooting. Police have not released the victim's name or said what the 2 were arguing about. This is the same home, by the way, where a man stabbed his father to death last month. And number 1, a local community is mourning the loss of a teen shot and killed at a house party. Investigators in McIntosh, Alabama, say 17-year-old Hunter Reed was shot by his cousin, 20-year-old Justin Reed. It happened Monday night around 10 at a home on Topton Road. Hunter Reed was taken to the hospital where he died. Justin Reed surrendered to McIntosh police Tuesday morning and is charged with manslaughter. He is now out on bond. And that is a look at our big stories at this hour. All right, everybody, it is time now for our question of the day. And this question is about the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has announced that it is dissolving itself. Thoughts? Do you have any thoughts about that? Sharon says, why didn't they come together to raise money to keep it going? Anne is disappointed. She says the death of independent journalism. Harry says, I enjoyed NPR. Mixed emotions about public funding, though. It brought fair and educational programming to everyone, not just some backward people. All right, everybody. Well, if you would like to read more of those comments, there's quite a few of them there that I'm not going to read out loud, but there are quite a few people with opinions about that, so you can let us know what you think. Now we're going to ask you our poll of the day, our poll results. Should the U.S. try to obtain Greenland? Should the U.S. try to obtain Greenland? Yes, no, or no opinion. Yes, no, or no opinion. Let us know what you think about that if you have a strong opinion about it. And if you do and you'd like to participate in our poll, you will find it on WKRG.com or WKRG's Facebook page. And we're going to leave them up until 5:30 this evening. That is when the next edition of News 5 Now airs. All right, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by for this quick news update here on WKRG.com and Facebook. I'm Devin Walsh. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you back for WKRG News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.